Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of our Instagram live session. My name, like I always say, has not changed. My name remains Azuh, Arinze, and my guest tonight is Mr. Ayo Animashaun. AYO, like I call him, is the dominant name in Nigeria's entertainment industry. Born on March 17, 1970, which makes him 51 years old. He is from Kwara State and read business administration and technique. The CEO of Smooth Promotions, owners of Hip Hop Magazine, Keep TV, and the Headies Awards. The father of three will be sharing with us tonight why Hip TV has been getting better and better, as well as other issues. Friends, families, fans, and followers, join me as I welcome to tonight's Instagram live session my friend and my brother, Ayo Animashaun. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is the Yes NG TV, THEYES NG TV. Thank you so much, and God bless you as you do that. Yes. Now, your romance with entertainment. How exactly did it start? How did it begin?
Very long story.
Okay, let's abbreviate it.
Okay. It was basically interest, and I didn't know I was on my way here because I was just having fun. I was just listening to music, writing lyrics, enjoying myself and all that, and it wasn't business; it was just fun. Until I decided to compile, the lyrics, and I decided to start selling in handouts, for my friends. I was first using my own pocket money to print, to do photocopies to send lists to them. Then I put it together in handouts. I started giving them. Then I couldn't afford to do that anymore. Then they started paying for these were not English literature or business or cost accounting. It was just lyrics and I put it together, like print it and just share the same songs and everything. They started paying for it. Then I told myself, why don't I convert this to a booklet so that they can pay for and they can just buy, and I'll just make some money from it. And that was where I started.
Interesting.
Way back, I was just going on 19 at that time.
Interesting. Now, at that time, those first set of pamphlets or whatever that you printed, yes. How much did you sell them? How much were they going for?
10 naira. 10 naira was 6 naira. Then later, when it was very expensive, it became 10 naira.
All right. Okay. Now,
okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you were trying to say something. Go ahead.
I first printed 300 copies, of course, which I couldn't afford to print because nobody gave me money. Nobody supported it. Everybody thought it was a waste of time. They said they sent you to school. Why, spend your time on this? Why is it necessary? It didn't make sense and all that. And so 300 copies that and sold out. Then I printed 300 copies again. Of course, there was no money. and I couldn't go and slap them to print the 300 copies. I borrowed 1,000, which was naira, which was not enough. Then I got, when it was ready, then I got 500 naira, 200 naira, another 1,000 naira. Then that was how it came out.
Interesting, interesting. Now, of all the arms of entertainment, why did you choose music?
That's why I've always had a passion for. Not that I was looking for a career, then I said, which one should I choose? Which one should I choose? Which one do I fit in? It wasn't about work, it was about having fun. And that's what I had passion for. That's what I like. That's where I've lived. That's my constituency. So it was easy for me because it wasn't like work. I didn't feel I was working. I felt I was just having fun.
All right. Lopi Lopez said I should ask you to be more specific about what you did to outsmart or to become more successful than your peers. Maybe let's take our question before I come to mine.
Yeah, that's a very tough question because I'm not marking my script by anybody's standards. So, but I'll just tell you what I did. Um, I'll just tell you what I did. No, not. I didn't come. Well, you wouldn't say you are not competing, but that's not my focus. My focus is to do a good job and do it consistently and do it the best way I can. So the first thing when I did the first songbook was like, I've had this belief that it had to be right, it had to be the best quality. Even at that, then when it wasn't good quality, trust me, it was the best quality. When I can look back and I say, we actually did this. Wow, why did you do this? At this level, then it was the best quality that was available. And they always say, what they say, once is not enough. You have to be consistent at it. And even though it did not make sense to anybody, it didn't have to make sense to anybody, as long as it made sense to me. And at that point too, it wasn't putting food on the table. But it's not always easy when you're starting. You've just got to believe in it, and you have to believe in it and put everything in it. And if you ask me specific questions about how we moved from one point to the other, I can tell you. Like today, and I took my staff here to my office down the street, where it was like we had just one room office.
So before you continue, Bob D just joined the thread. So let's say great Bob Do. Bob Do, good evening, sir. So nice to have you join us, sir. We are grateful, we are honored, we are humbled. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. Destiny helper. When you have people like Bob D to help your destiny, yeah. You better find your destiny.
Yes,
too.
so I agree with you. Yes. You were saying something about taking your staff down the road or something. Yes.
Yeah. So what's it called? Number 70 D Allen Avenue, where we had this shop, like our old office, where those days when I moved from our film magazine office, that was where I moved to, and that's the office that we had. Black Ravens would come there, for play will come there, Idris Abdul Karim, what's it called, Tony Tetuila, and co will come there, tribesmen will come there, plantation boys, then without phase, black phase and two phase will come there, Daddy Shoki will come there. That's and Swat Truth from Abuja, a lot of rappers and all that. That's where we used to converge and speak music, talk about our plans, and just dream. I took them there today, and how we would wait and we would not be able to afford the next meal. Then, because we are owing the woman that's selling food at this side, we'll turn all around to go and pass the other side before, just to get to the office, So we just told the story and we just had fun telling the stories,
Interesting. Now, the magazine that brought you out was a hip hop world. How did you
Yeah.
come about the name, and what triggered it?
At that time, um, when there was this rise of urban culture, and the urban culture was not even local then. Here, there was a lot of dancehall, a lot of reggae, and then we had our own music. We had Fuji, we had Juju, we had all that. But for us, when we were growing up, it was like by association. That was what we listened to. We listened to a lot of R&B. We listened to a lot of rap. We listened to a lot of soul music, and even dancehall music. So we had to find a common ground. Hip hop was big at that time, not in Nigeria, in the US. But even though we didn't have visa, we had not traveled there, we could connect with the culture, with the music, and we thought there were also a lot of like underground artists in Nigeria at that time. They were emerging, and they were like by association listening to the music, living the lifestyle and everything. And we just thought if you had a magazine, even though we used to play a lot of funny music then in Nigeria, if you had a magazine, speaking this, about this culture, talking about this culture, and exposing the artist, and we will be able to develop what will be our own music industry in this side, or rather on this side. And that's what we did. And I must say at that point, we were just doing it. We didn't know we were on our way here, but we just believed in it.
Interesting. All right, you've talked about hip hop world. Let's talk about hip TV now. What gave birth or rise to hip TV?
Okay, so after many years of Hip Hop World magazine, we wanted to get on TV, and of course, we wanted the magazine version of the of what we did with like the print on television. So,
Okay.
and that was a magazine show, and that's what we did. And it wasn't Hip TV that today. It was Hip TV, a 30 minutes program, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 30 minutes, syndicated across different platforms, different TV channels, AIT, TVC, STV, and because we ran the magazine, we got adverts in the magazine. Some of our clients that used to advertise in the magazine believed that if we started like a TV show at that time, we were going to do it well. So yeah, we were lucky to get some, adverts and some programs sponsored and all that. So we started IPTV as a program. But then when we started IPTV, we didn't treat it like a program. We treated it like a channel, like a television station. So with everything that we had, rather than at that time when we're developing, spend money in buying cars, in buying land somewhere else, we invested back. We invested the money in production, in equipment, in content. We moved from Lagos. So we moved from um oh, train of thought. Okay, so we moved from like Monaco, Monte Carlo to cover World Music Awards, to Rio Carnival in Brazil, to Porto Alegre where you have Grêmio, Ronaldinho's home club as a television program, to South Africa, to Sun City, to Rome, to just a 30 minutes program on TV. And every day and night we were here developing the content just so that it will be something else on TV. Now, before the TV program started, I spoke with some of my older colleagues and I said that we wanted to start a music program, but we're not going to play music videos. That's what everybody else was doing at that time. And they said it will be boring. Will be boring. Why would you not play video? 30 minutes program. You have to play video. Because everybody was playing video at that time. We thought we should do something else. So we called it a break from the norm. A break from the norm. It was very, very deliberate, and some people found it offensive. Hey, you are different, Abby. What do you mean? But then we had to be. But then we had to be, and And it was ambitious as well because you have to do a lot more to create those content and everything.
Yeah.
But we created the content. We did not play a music video because we just had 30 minutes, just 3 days of the weekend. Then the next week we were producing something. We thought, apart from the videos that people saw on TV, people didn't know a lot about these stars. They needed to hear them speak, see the behind the scenes of their videos. Then we created a lot of segments that would later become different programs. And when we were converting those programs to IP TV, we had 28 different programs for a 30-minute show.
Wow.
We didn't even have enough. Then some columns and pages in the magazine, we converted them also to motion pictures as TV programs. It was deliberate, it was hard, but it happened. And now the next phase is not to start something, it's to be consistent at it, to continuously do it and do it better. Because like they say, same is lame. You don't want to give me what you gave me last year today. Even if you give me, no matter how you're serving me, as long as it's the same, I'm bored already. I've seen it. So you've got to give me in a different way or better, or something just has to change from the way you are serving me. Otherwise, I'm bored. That's why some of us now, you go and eat burger and they will do an amala here. Next time you go to somewhere else to eat the same thing. But you don't be looking for, or you have your remote control.
Variety.
You're already watching something and you're enjoying it, but you want to see what others are showing.
Interesting.
So we didn't want to do it same, and we knew that if we had to continue, we had to continue to spend money that was hard, and the money is always hard, and it's still hard now, and that's why we continue to do it like that.
Interesting.